Hi guys, my name is Ariante. If you're watching this video, please like and subscribe to my channel to grow with me. Today's video I wanted to make is called Mental Makeup, and I wanted to make this video because of course the whole world has been talking about, well, I don't know about the whole world, I don't think the whole world is talking about it, but talking about this Will and Jada situation, and I really don't want to speak on it because I just don't want to discuss other people. But I did want to discuss is mental makeup. And so everybody has a genetic makeup, and your genetic makeup is made from, centuries and centuries. I mean, no, centuries isn't the word. Centuries is not the word, but it comes from years and years and generations and generations of your ancestors. And that's how you get your genetic makeup. You get, the color eyes you're going to have, the color skin tone you're going to have, the kind of hair, the texture, and all these kinds of things. So your genetic makeup is what makes you you based off of who has all been intertwined into you throughout your life, who has come together to end up making you now. And so, so your mental makeup is going to be literally everything you've experienced from the time you were born until now, and how that shaped your mind, because you have a mind and you have a very specific way you think, and that can be changed based on new experiences or new information or outer input or just life in general. But we have a mind, and the way our mind works now is based off of all our life experiences we've been through up until this point, all the thoughts we've thought, all the traumas we've had, all the great times we've had, all the beautiful experiences, all the hurt experiences, just everything in general has come together to make up our mind the way it works now. And I wanted to make this video because I think that more oftentimes than not, we try to make judgments off of how we think that things should have went, people should do things, people should move. We can only do that, we can only think that way based off of our experience. So for us to jump in another person's mind or put ourselves in their shoes and say that if I was in this situation, I would have did this or that, that's still based off of your mental makeup and not that person's mental makeup, because you never know what they've been through that's going to trigger them. You never know what they've been through that is going to make them respond in a way that is not a way you would have responded, because you haven't been through this very specific situation that made them respond in that way. And so I wanted to make this video because I just think that's such a beautiful way to think about it. Our mental makeup is ours. And when we can give other people their space to have their mental makeup and do things as they would do them, then it helps us to give ourselves that space and not worry about other people focusing, because a lot of times we'll hyperthink, and not necessarily you, because you might not do it, but we like to think about what another person's going to think about us if we do this, or we worry if someone's going to approve of this or that. But if we can give space to other people to think how they're going to think, then we can give space to ourselves to think how we're going to think without worrying about what others' input is going to be, and that lets us live a more whole and authentic life. So for me, I think that these situations between celebrities and things like that you see and everyone wants to conversate on and make a judgment on, and if it's the right or wrong decision or this and that, I think it's just interesting, because I can always say I don't have enough information. And that's something that we don't do enough, I think, in life, is say I don't have enough information to say I know the proper way this person would respond. We can say how we think they should respond based off of how we would respond, but then wouldn't that make everybody in the world us? That would make everybody literally us in our mental makeup. That would make everybody in the world like that episode of The Fairly Odd Parents where everyone turned into the gray blobs. Like, to me, that's not a world I want to live in. And in order for that to not be a world I want to live in, I have to understand that people are going to do things I love, people are going to do things I dislike, agree with, disagree with, and it's really none of my business unless it directly affects me. And even if it directly affects me, I could share how it affected me with that person, but I can't change why that person did the way they did. I could just learn to try to understand them and why they did the way they did, and they can try to understand me and why I felt the way I felt, because they might not even understand why I feel the way I feel. So I think it just gets interesting where we sit as the judge, and I talk about this a lot. We like to sit as the judge, but we don't want anybody judging us for what we do because we don't know, they don't know what we've been through. So I think it's just space and grace, and we should give people space and grace. And not even give people space and grace, just space, because it's none of our business. And why do we waste so much energy giving it to other people when we can literally just consider our world and what we want to do better in our life and our thoughts and our mental makeup and what can make it better or where we're going in life. So I guess that's just my thoughts on life at this moment, is that I understand I don't have enough information to decide and make proper decisions for everyone in this world, just like they don't have the proper knowledge and wisdom to know what makes me make my decisions and stuff in life. And I don't want to be the judge, because the more I'll judge other people and their actions, the more I'm going to judge myself and my own actions. And that's never a good place to be, because your own judgment could be your own enemy. It could be the line between staying stagnant and chasing your dreams. So that is my spew on mental makeup. And yeah, I hope you guys are watching this. If you are watching this, please like and subscribe to my channel to grow with me, and have a great day.